Everyone, this is Susan Blanchard, and I am going to be moving pretty fast here because I want to go to the movies. And so I thought while I'm rushing through my makeup today, I'm going to just go ahead and do a video for you to let you see. Number one, I am all of my 60, near 4 years underneath my makeup. So I rarely like to do this, but I'm going to start with, I have my homemade little cleanser here, and it's just pads in witch hazel, and I put tea tree, frankincense, and lavender in here. All three are great skin healers. So that's what I wash my face with. So I start off with that. Then I go straight to the Renewal Serum. Just put a little squirt in the hand, rub it. Don't forget your neck. My granny always said, don't forget your neck, and now I know why. So anyway, and it provides a little bit of tackiness for your foundation. Now, I'm also going to show you the best set of brushes that you'll ever buy in your life. And I don't suspect that I'll ever have to buy another one, another set. They are the Young Living brush set. They are the softest brushes I have ever felt in my life. I've never had a blending brush. So a blending brush is really kind of loose, long, so that it's not stiff. Then here's a foundation brush. It's really important. Now, I used to think this was a foundation brush, but really when you're using minerals, you'll want to use the stubby, kind of stiffer one. This is still very soft, but it has a form to it. This is called the Veil brush. It's so soft. I could do this all day long. Anyway, this will put the final veil on. If for us, some people call it diamond dust because it has a lot of little diamond flecks in it. But it's great for setting your makeup and for giving you a little bit of shimmer, but without that crazy glitter look. This is a blush brush, and all of the names come on our brushes. And this is then the eyeshadow brush. There's only one brush that they haven't included yet, and they will in the future, and it is an angled brush. So I just use one that I had before. That's the brush set that we're going to be using today. And we do not have concealer at this point, nor mascara. So what I do, it depends on how much time I have. I use a flat, it's a flat foundation brush, I guess for liquid makeup or something that I've had around. And our misting spray that comes, that's made specifically for our makeup, it is used to intensify the colors and or to make it more liquefied if you like liquid type of makeup. What I do is on the veil. Again, the veil is that last covering that we use just to kind of add a shimmer, a glimmer, a little bit of highlight. I spray this brush twice. I dip it in some veil, and then I put it under my eyes. Okay? This acts as a concealer. All right. Now, the second step is to get this on so it'll stay. Ooh, I love this little makeup turban. I just didn't have it on right. Is then to take your little foundation brush, give it a squirt or two. I use the Cool number 2 I also have warm. I use warm 2 and warm 3, and sometimes I mix it and sometimes I don't. It's summertime, so I can get away with just, not either one actually. They both work really well. Then I've tapped into the lid an amount of foundation I want to use. My brush is wet. I go immediately for the eyes. And I'm just going to kind of push it in there. All right. Interesting. I know I'm not out of, oh, there it goes. I'm getting close to being out of this. I love it. I've had it for a couple months. The other thing that I found with the foundation is that it doesn't have any nanoparticles. What's that mean? Well, all the little particles that our makeup has that allows the makeup to seep through the skin and to go into your body. Well, what that also does is, make sure you do your neck, ladies. If you're using toxic, chemical-laden makeup, which I'll guarantee you if you're using any of the top brands, they are high in toxins, developmental delay, hormonal delay, chemicals. But ours, the particles are covered with a jojoba wax that prevents our makeup from seeping into the skin. So it actually kind of rides on top of wrinkles too, and helps in that situation. All right, so, and like I said, I'm gonna move quickly here. The next thing I'm going to use is Passionate Blush. And Passionate is a dark blush. So really all I use it for is contouring. So I'm going to start here, contour down here. Contouring is used for any place that you want to sink in. Highlighting is used for those places you want to highlight. So dark for going further in. Highlights or something lighter will help accentuate something. So I kind of go at the temples and down into that cheek, under the cheekbone. There we go. And if you make sounds while you're putting on your makeup, it goes on so much nicer. All right, so now, and we are just busting through this, I'm going to use Best Kept Secret eyeshadow. It is basically a base. It's kind of flesh colored. It lays down a really nice foundation for any other colors that you're going to layer on top of it. That's another good thing about the mineral makeups, is that you can mix them together in the lid to form new colors, or you can layer them on top of each other and blend them. And I've never owned a blending brush. I don't know why. I've been using makeup since I was 16 years old and never owned a blending brush. And it's now my most favorite thing in the world because it softens up every edge of my makeup. All right, so now I have that foundation on. This is just a kind of a crazy thing that I do. And it is I'm going to take the Wonderlust. Number one, I'm going to put, it's the lightest shade that we make, and I'm going to put that directly up under the eyebrow because it's acting as a highlighter for me at this point. Now, I'm not blending a whole lot because I'm going to blend at the end, which is my new favorite thing that I've learned. And forgive me, the light is harsh. I've got a makeup mirror on, and it's, boy, it's blaring. Let me see. Ooh, maybe turn it down just a bit. Now I'm taking, it's called Diffused. It is a dark, it's a plum looking eyeshadow. Love this. You've got green eyes. Ooh, it's so pretty. So I'm putting some in this cap. I'm tapping it off. And then I start in the corners and I apply deepest or most of the powder in this corner here as I move to the middle of my eye. Also, I go in that crease just a little bit. I am not doing a dramatic eye, which I usually wear. I am just trying to get something on so I can get to the movies here in a few minutes. And this is probably more than most of you would do just to go out to the movies, but okay. Now, another weird thing that I do is I go back to my Wonderlust, and I'm going to take that little angled brush. I'm going to pick up some of the Wonderlust, which is basically a white, and I'm going to do that right here. Oh, shoot. I'm going to do it right in the corner of my eye, and I'm kind of just layering it in there because I can blend in a little bit. So I'm putting a lot of white down here and also right here in the corner of my eye. It tends to whiten up and lighten, brighten your eyes. And again, I'm not blending, I'm just kind of plopping it in there. All right, now comes the time for that blending brush to do some magic. So basically, I'm just taking everything on the eye, the white parts, I'm pulling up into the center of the eye, underneath, pulling that around, stuff in the crease, up and around, from the edge to the center, stuff around my eyebrows. Now, so there's my eyes, all except for there is a great product called Multitasker. And if you'll watch closely, this is really cool. Multitasker does a lot of things from hiding gray to eyebrows to eyeshadow, eyeliner. I've used it in my lipsticks to darken them up. And it's really dark brown. So I start with tap, tap, tap from the corner to the midpoint of the lower eye. I go back up and I do the same. Tap, tap, tap from the edge to the middle on both eyes. And why do we open our mouth? We open our mouth. I don't know. We all do it. Then I've got leftover. You don't want to go straight into Multitasker and then do your eyebrows. But if you've got leftover, that's all you need to make a beautiful brow line. Multitasker will probably last me for a good year or more, because you just don't want a lot of that on your brush. So there you go. I've got eyebrows, I've got liner, There's no use to, you know, doing my hair because I'm white. I love it that way. So at this point, we do not have mascara, but let me tell you, get your old cheap mascara. Put a couple of drops of lavender in there. It'll kill the bacteria as well as helps your eyelashes grow. Before I learned that trick, my eyelashes were falling out. I was picking at them. I had gaps in them. Now I have, again, restored my eyelashes to the original beautiful, youthful eyelashes that I have. In fact, they are incredibly long, and it's hard to even find glasses that I can wear. They can't even adjust them where my eyelashes don't hit. Anyway, so I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara. Then we have, oh, Uptown Girl lipstick. I'm going to put that on. Now, this is where I usually wear a darker lipstick. And I will blend a little bit of the, or I'll put some of the Multitasker on before I use the Uptown Girl. But I'm in a little bit of a hurry. So then I will use, I like Abundant. It's a lip gloss. It has peppermint in it. It makes your lips tingle a little bit. And it is incredibly shiny. First time I used it, my husband kept staring at it, and I go, "What are you doing?" And he says, "Well, it's like you have diamonds on your lips." So, the very last thing I'm going to do, ladies, you may not see it unless you get close or you get in the light, but it's that put that diamond dust back on as a final tip. Tap, tap, tap across the forehead, on the cheeks. Now, you're just going to blend that all in, all over your face. And voila, I'm done. I can't speak highly enough for this makeup. If you'll go back to the beginning of this film and see the difference, I challenge you to find something that is not laden with chemicals, toxins, that's not tested on animals, all those nasty, nasty things that we don't want in our makeup. I challenge you to find anything that mirrors or betters Young Living makeup. And of course, if you're a member, you're getting all of this for 24% off. It's a beautiful makeup, and I am very pleased to support this line. If you have any questions, or if you want to purchase any of this product, just call me. Just text me, however you can get a hold of me. I'm easy to get a hold of. Anyway, I'm off to the movies. You guys have a wonderful night. See you later. Bye-bye.